Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 16th, 2022. This is for Aries last shuffle. Aries, we have transformation and we have peace. I think that this is about changing. Something is changing. Maybe there's a side of you that may be like antagonistic in a sense, like you want to poke the bear, but then at the same time you don't. Or you may be you know what I mean? On either side of the spectrum, you may be changing from someone who is always trying to keep the peace to someone who's like, to heck with it. Or you could be someone who has been like, don't mind playing the devil's advocate, to now being someone who's like, you know what, I'd rather just keep the peace. But this looks like you're changing out of, maybe you were stuck in a certain place. Okay, so peace with the Seven of Swords. Well, that would say to me that you intend on being. Whoa, this could be you or the energy coming towards you too. Um, you intend on, like, I won't say nitpicking, but you picking at whatever is being presented to you. You are looking at everything, going, "Wait, did I miss anything?" Um, you're not gonna have peace until you know all of it. That's this, okay? You're not going to have peace until you know everything about a situation, or everything about whatever is being presented to you, or everything about whatever a person's saying. Whatever it is, you need to know it all. You won't have, there will be no peace until you do. You might not let something go. Like, people, here's it, like, you might get, like, maybe you just were distant. Like, if you heard, how like people hear half a story, and most of the time, maybe in the past, you would just be like, it sounds like some BS. I don't even care no more. Like, it's going in one ear and out the other now. Now I'm not listening to you because you sound like you're full of crap. And some people will not let it go. They may just completely be like, dude, you sound like you're not making sense. And they'll ask 1,000 questions like, no, that doesn't make sense. Explain this. Why did you say that? Why did you do whatever? There's a change in the way that you operate in that manner. It seems like in order to have peace, you need to know everything now. So maybe in the past you were one of those people that was like, roll your, like how somebody come and they just tell you like they give you a word salad, and you just squint. You walk off like, it's not even worth talking to this person, because you know what I mean? Or if you're arguing with a fool, then that makes two of us, kind of thing. But now you're more like, nah, this got to make sense to me. You're wasting my brain space. You're talking to me about what? Wasting my time. There's an energy of not wanting your time to be wasted, but also about getting to the bottom of things. You're not about to be stuck in some whatever, concoction is being presented to you. You're changing out of something where you're just like, look, if this is something that's got to be presented to me and it's got to be in my face, now I'm about to ask you a couple of questions, because some things just ain't adding up. And that's what I see here. And then you have your higher self with the Six of Cups and Two of Swords, and it looks like your higher self may be calling to the fact that in the past you were kind of torn between how to act about something, and you used to be stuck, kind of like when people, you know what I mean? I won't say stuck, but they're calling attention to the fact that you don't have to be disillusioned. You don't have to be unclear about anything. It's like, remember in the past where you were unclear and it was difficult for you to decide what the heck someone meant, or where you were supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. It was like hard in the past, and now they're saying you don't have to be stuck. Remember that kind of energy. It's, which is duh, right? Duh. But there's sometimes it could be anything. You could be at work, and your manager doesn't make any sense, because I see a Hierophant energy, which would sometimes could signify a manager or a supervisor or something like that, or upper management. And it could be at home. Sometimes the Hierophant represents marriage, so it could be that someone is just very arrogant, but they're very ignorant. And now, before, you would just be like, all right, with your ignorant self, and walk off, and may not even say anything. They probably don't even know that you're like one ear and out, in one ear and out the other. But now you can't just ignore it anymore. You're like, look, I can't work with this kind of energy, because I'm literally getting to it. Like, I'm not satisfied with what's being presented to me. I'm just not. I have to say something. They want you to do this. They want you to question. They want you to be inquisitive. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in anything, because it's like maybe your reputation or whatever it is attached to something, to whatever, whatever is going on. Your name is a part of it. Who you are is a part of it. Something about this. You're represented by the whatever this is, or you know what I mean. You're part of it. Not that you're doing anything ignorant. It's just that you may be attached to ignorance or ignorant people, and it's time for you to get clear about what the heck like what is going on with them, so that you know exactly what you're attached to. It could be at work. It could be at home. I'm not saying that your partner is ignorant. It's not even about that. It's like something that they're doing, or somehow the way that their logic or something may be a tad skewed, and maybe you just ignored it for a bit. You didn't quite understand it, but they're telling you can't turn a blind eye anymore. You need to take off the blindfold and listen, and get to the bottom of it, backtrack on it, because there's something. You keep the peace, instead, or maybe lie and say it's all good or whatever, but it's not. And they want you to be a little bit more vocal about that. Not, of course, not in a rude way, but like, no, explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. What is your deal? Kind of thing, right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.